Representing for Urban Ave 31, first CD entitled Urban Blues. Please give it up for Brother D. Chase.
Wow, man, it's truly an honor to be here. Just want to say that, you know what I'm saying? Thank the bass man for inviting me, you know? Wouldn't want to miss this for the world. It's the best of Warm Wednesdays. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I remember like when the thing started, it was like nobody here but you and the mic. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was standing around waiting for the party, you know? It's a beautiful thing, man. And I remember she was just a little girl, and she was so young and innocent, no, she was my world. But these urban blues done came and turned my princess inside out. Begging for acceptance, she shakes herself about all in the club. And she rubber-dubs and her with strange men. He never shown her any love, but she's got so much love to give. She understood the life she lived, she'd be a queen. Don't let these urban blues go steal you. We're not making love, 'cause we're just fooling around. And we're not making love, 'cause we're just making out. And we're not making love, 'cause we're just fooling around. And we're not making love, 'cause we're just making out. I met her on a Wednesday night. We spent time on a Thursday night. We sipped wine on a Friday night. We took it there on a Saturday night. Then Sunday night she was out of my sight now. And Monday morning she was out of my mind now. We're making love and we ain't even friends, but Wednesday night we gonna do it again, 'cause we're not making love. We're just fooling around. And we're not making love. We're just. And he pushed himself completely in her. And she pushed him completely out of her mind. In this 21st century, women are having a time with intimacy, laying with men who aren't worth the covers they're laying on, and staying with men who at 44 are staying in their mother's attics. Adapting to the philosophy that some man is better than no man, so they're often settling, ignoring their higher selves, putting death to their better judgment. And I say, look at her. D.S. say, look at her, she's at her peak. Yet it seems her success has become her curse. See, most of the fellas she's dating intimidated because sister woman made more money last month than brother made all last year. And for her, that ain't no thing. But for him, that's hard. So he preys on with sisters with low self-esteem, baggage, and emotionally scarred. So if he can't learn to love them, then he'll learn to beat them. Mistreatment is mainstream as baseball, hot dogs, and hot apple pie. A situation so far gone. A situation so far gone, the most dangerous place for a woman between the ages of 25 through 50 is at home with her husband. I see a situation so far gone. I see a situation so far gone that sisters are turning to sisters and dildos to fill the vacancies in their souls. Just not a good time for companionship. You got people looking towards the Eastern ancient manuscripts, hoping to propel themselves into a better place altogether. And with all the conscious rhetoric, the morally sound still find themselves settling. But my point is, brothers, we're losing our woman. She's caught between success and the blues. Every step she takes forward is awkward because it's hard to reach the top of the ladder when you're out of balance because your man is missing in action. And I've seen her. I've seen her dolo in supermarkets. And I've seen her. I've seen her solo. In church. I've seen her solo in church. That she got one hand clasped to the Bible. Her heart truly clasped to Jesus. Praying that her faith can ease her vulnerability, but wanting what's naturally hers so bad that preachers with a wife, 4 kids, bills, and a dog named Spot has become fair pickings for propositions. I say, black man, we're going to have to step up or get stepped over. Picked over for Puerto Ricans. And alternated for Asians. And for some even Caucasian men will temporarily fulfill the bill if we're going to leave our shoes unfulfilled. And some of you think I'm joking. But I ask the question, why do you think that some of these sisters are learning how to salsa? Not only is it romantic, but it's a place that could possibly afford them some options. See, we got the best woman on the planet, but we often take her for granted, even neglect her. Now, every other community is driving through your community to check her because they know if they could just persuade her to their side, then the sky would be the limit. But she wants to be with you. She wants to be with the one that God created in his own image, the black man. So she's staying there, dying inside, awaiting our rise. And she's staying there, dying inside, asking herself whether she's waiting in vain. Asking herself, when will we be more than just our potential? And when will we realize that we are invincible only when we accept that which has been divinely prepared for our ascension? And when will we realize that it's through her mind and through her heart and through her soul, which is truly the pathway to heaven? When will we realize that we can do this? But I say, black man, we don't have long before our woman is merely a memory. All of her sentiments, gone. Her warm, loving arms holding fast to a stranger. Her deep-seated mahogany thighs, the prize of a man who don't give a damn about your people's destiny because we done moved her out of our lives without inconsistencies and we're moving her on without propensity to switch to the next community the moment we get a little bit of money. And say we're going to have to look inside ourselves and win her trust back. And so we're going to have to bend ourselves down and pull ourselves up by our bootstrap because she needs to hear that we care. And she needs to know that no matter what goes on in this here land, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. It's just a little joint.